my periscope. I think I need to say things. But we're going to use this canvas. It's not a canvas, it's just a piece of paper. I'm going to try to line up the camera so you can see what I'm doing. I think if I line it here, somehow. Okay, never done this before. I'm going to line up the camera. Got the phone. Oops. Okay. Can you see everybody? Yeah, that's good. I need to write my name first in blue. And then I need some red. I guess I can talk about Periscope too. It reminds me of, I hope I'm on. It reminds me of a lot of stuff that I've seen over the years, and that I just remember with Steve. I don't know if Steve's still on the line with Attention Trust, trying to enable people to broadcast their clickstream. You know, one of the issues right now that people are going to quickly come to is the fact that, you know, in the case of Meerkat, this, you know, recently venture-funded company, or in the case of Periscope, it's Twitter, but like, who actually owns all this video that we are contributing through our phones to each other, and the data around it, hashtags, all that stuff. So I need a black. Okay. Usually I paint geometrically, and it usually, you know, we'll go like this. It's kind of like a kind of smearing. I don't use paint brushes. And what's cool about this paper is it's like, oh, it's almost like sandpaper. You can hear it. But it really takes the pigment really nicely and really smoothly. So what I want to say here, most of the periscopes that I've seen are people self-facing, seeing comments, responding. I haven't seen as much just like used for filming, but messy. My table's a little rickety, which is a problem. And I should put something underneath it. This will help. Blue's a little bit lighter than I wanted, if it is blue. I have problems with purple and blue. H is a little big. So We are all going to be living in Josh Harris's We Live in Public panopticon. If you haven't seen We Live in Public, you should get the documentary. It's a great scene when Josh, his girlfriend Tanya, is living in his surveillance palace on Broadway and I think Houston in New York. And he got all this money that he made from selling Jupiter. He sold, he had a chat client or a chat thing very early on that he sold to Prodigy, made some money, started Jupiter Communications, and then he sold Jupiter while he was doing Pseudo, and he took the money and he bought this crazy penthouse apartment that I think ultimately Rupert Murdoch and his wife, Wendy, moved into. But Josh put cameras everywhere, including in the Turkish steam room. He had cameras everywhere. I don't even know how many. And one day, Tanya couldn't find her keys, and she just reached out, or she just typed on the internet because people could see in. And they told her where her keys were in her own house. And that was a very successful community interaction. Okay. And then we wanted to use a couple of other colors. White. It's kind of a rush job. But yeah. This is great. This is the color. Pink. Russian. This is, I guess, the bump that I should have at the beginning of my broadcast. The credits, right? You know, how do you optimize for click-through rate on the initial feed of Meerkat and Periscope? It's not search engine optimization or social media optimization. It's live broadcast optimization, I guess. Twitch probably has to solve that too, and YouTube increasingly for their live stuff. It's the caption, right? Red. It's a very dark red. I don't even know if I'm still on. I can check the replay. White's kind of difficult. Very clumpy. Weird that there's no audio back channel. You really can get lost. Yeah, dark blue, something darker. Oh, that's not good. That should work maybe. It's still recording. I think. Still darken the blue a little bit. I guess the thing about video is it can support so many different content types, obviously. Cooking shows, life advice, therapy, you know, everything that YouTube, I guess, supports, but live. The @ sign's kind of a mess, but need one more color. Probably something yellow. Running out. Yeah, I'll swap it here. Okay, the yellow. Gold. Yes, gold. Sorry, I didn't bring in the metallics. Okay. Let me get a little bit more of a circle. Okay. Now it goes up on top of everything else. Hopefully I don't smudge it. I'm probably losing whatever visitors I have right now, but there's going to be a big payoff when you get to see it. Then I'll take a picture of it. I'll use that maybe as my profile or something. Oh, no one's looking.